Can you still hear me, Zach? Okay. I'm just waiting for Sean to pop on, but before he pops on, have you thought about any aesthetics for the squad yet? Something is... Sorry, can you keep talking for a second, Zach? Something's wrong with my mic.
Sure. Let's see, do aesthetics. Honestly, I don't think Rangers of any kind focus enough on, like, so there's so many aesthetics Sentai and Power Rangers and Kamen Rider have done. But there's one neither have done. That's not technically true. I realize Kamen Rider has one who's done it. But one aesthetic, I think, is Knights. Like truest form, like full plate armor, traditional Renaissance era knight.
Okay.
And the other being another aesthetic. I feel like animals are done too often.
Well, some of the pre-made ones they did were like one was music, so each each ranger was an instrument. They did bugs, obviously. They did weird one, kind of like Captain Planet. Oh hey.
Oh hey James.
That's.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet?
No, it's good.
You sound fine, yeah.
Cool.
So right now, what I need from you, Sean, is 2 aesthetics for the squad. So far, the first aesthetic we have is Knights, so like what the Rangers are going to be based off of. Like they can be Knights, they could be bugs, they could be musical instruments, anything that comes to mind. It can be serious, it can be goofy.
Are you aiming for serious or are you aiming for goofy?
Well, it's going to be a little bit serious and goofy. There's going to be some serious stuff that happens in the story, but it's mainly just kind of be goofy and fun.
Okay. And you said Knights is the first one, as in like
It's
day
like,
and night?
No, as in like full-blown...
Sorcery.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Okay. I'm going to go the goofy route and go with Astroglide.
Astroglide, so lube?
Yes.
Oh god, alright. Alright, I need one more from each of you. We are Knights of the Astroglide. Oh.
We glisten very heavily. Alright, my other aesthetic is coffee.
Coffee, alright.
let's go with... Sorry, I think way too hard on these things.
It's
That's
alright.
part of the fun of character creation.
Yeah. Pizza crust.
Pizza crust.
Yes.
Alright.
Interesting aesthetics.
I know none of the boys are playing, but do they have any suggestions?
Any of the boys playing?
I said I know that none of the other boys are popping up, but like you could ask Axon or any of the boys in Messenger if they've got any aesthetics, and they can possibly
ideas?
Yep.
I'm telling you, just Mike spam him. He'll jump on.
Mike spam him.
Yeah, it's where you keep sending him chat invites over and over again until he gets annoyed and joins anyway.
What's his Alright. Okay, so I did that. Alright, let's see. Before we pick an aesthetic.
Okay. Oh yeah, those are the... Okay.
We also need to set a specific effect budgets and spend every cent. So how much money do you think this the show makes?
Got it. It makes none. We're dirt poor. We're dirt poor. We work off cardboard boxes and paper mache. There's a lot of duct tape involved.
Alright, so kind of like Chrono Squad.
Yeah, Chrome Squad, yeah. A lot of thrift store bought equipment.
Just stuff they find in the dumpster and...
Yeah, we get lucky and find a scrap metal that we just kind of tape together.
Alright, now for each of you, I will need... Where did I write it down? Alright. One favorite place in town that you guys hang out at, and one special item in your base. And that item can either gain players' tokens, which you use to transform, or they can have one random event that affects the story. So it could be like a jukebox.
Life-altering.
Yeah. Like you guys could have like a rare video game at your base, and then you guys will have to fight off like a pack of angry nerds. Or it could be like, you know, a CD player or whatever that gives everybody one token at the beginning of play. This is something that I'm just kind of throwing in. So.
Well, if that's the case, I think it's easy to say our joint is an arcade. My first... Actually, you know what? Better yet, it's a classic pizzeria.
Classic pizzeria.
Yeah, it goes with the pizza crust.
So that's what you want your base to be?
Yeah, we hang out at a really old pizza place.
And what is the name of this pizzeria?
Jeez. It's Cheezoli's, named after the founder, who is really old but still alive.
Alright.
Mr. Cheezoli.
Mr. Cheezoli runs the place.
Yeah. Cheese Ole's.
And then one favorite place in town you guys like to go. Could be a gym, could be a movie theater.
A car wash, that way so we can get our showers in.
Car wash? Alright.
Boom, he's got it.
Alright, what about you, Zach? You need your own place, too.
Okay. Local dog park.
Okay, the next thing I need you guys to think about is your character's age range. Are they going to be in high school, or are they fresh out of high school going into college, or are they middle-aged? I won't let you be a senior citizen.
That was one of my games. That was what I thought about too. I would hate it because I wouldn't know how to play it, but it'd be very funny.
It can be the ages between 15 and, I'll say, 25.
Oh, okay.
I'm 16, but I consider myself the most mature.
All right. Sean?
I guess I'll be 24 then.
24. All right, very different age groups here.
He's the weirdo who hangs out with teenagers still.
All right. So we got that down. I'm just popping through my notes real quick. Ah, yes. Now you guys get to pick your one item for transformation. It can be coin. It could be magic wand. Anything like that.
Do I get to choose how it works, or do I just get it?
You get to choose how it works.
Oh, okay. So I have a magic brick.
Magic brick?
And I have to take a bite into it, but it's only when I chip a chunk off with my teeth that it works.
So you can only have so many transformations.
Yeah, it really hurts. It's a very unfortunate situation I fall into. I found it by tripping over myself and landing teeth first onto it, and then it made me change for it. Honestly, now I think about it, I could probably transform by just chipping pieces off of it, probably, but I don't think my character ever thought about it.
Alright.
This specific situation is the only one that worked, so he has tried nothing else.
Alright, Sean, how about you?
Hang on 1 second here.
That's alright.
That's a little too sinister, so I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go with a regenerative chihuahua that I have to spike on concrete in order to in order to transform.
All right.
But he loves me unconditionally.
Because it's a dog.
Regen
Yes.
Chihuahua. Alright then. Now that that's out of the way.
I hope you're not streaming.
Oh, I am.
You shit.
It's alright, nobody watches these, so...
The whole world is...
knows you want to spike a chihuahua.
And you want to be a Power Ranger made out of lube.
Yeah, that too. Not made out of lube. That's just our aesthetic. It's an aesthetic choice.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is you guys will need a pen and paper for this, or something to take notes on.
Alright. Hang on a second, I'll be right back.
So the next part I'm going to have you guys do, I'm just going to wait till Sean comes back, because I know he's eating. So you guys are going to pick your colors, which are your characters.
Right. Well, I have to be red.
You have to be red.
Yeah, I can't not be.
Alright.
Lucky Red has to be red.
The only colors I will not allow, I'll wait till Sean gets back, are going to just be the special ones.
Can't you not pick metals, as that's like the big thing?
Yeah, you can't pick metals, and you're really not supposed to pick purple or orange, but I like the concept of purple and orange, so...
Yeah, because you can't pick the extra colors, right? Yeah. Like the secondary character colors. Even though the first 6th was actually green, but that was also because in the OG series, green was the standard color, but they wanted to make it so they could have black on their main team, so they added green later.
Yep.
That's why. I'd like to think that I also keep the fact that I actually am a Power Rangers Sentai fanboy. So I'm going to say a different morphing phrase every time because I know them all.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're fine, Sean. So right now what I'm doing is you're going to be picking a color, and I will, your color is going to be like your class, essentially, and I will read them off to you. Okay. So, first of all, we have red, but red was already picked by Zach. But we can have 2 reds, and that is, you have the qualities to lead, even if you're not ready for that. Whether the others decide to listen to a hot-headed rookie like yourself, well, that's up to them. The second color we have is blue. You're straight-laced, sensible, ambitious. You may be a classic overachiever, but in the end, others do rely on your quick thinking. We have black. You're cool, laid back. You always wear the right clothes, listen to the right music, and know just the right thing to say. We have green. You will. God, I cannot read. Okay, you could become the best someday, but you're not there yet. Others put up with your, how do you say that?
Insensitivity?
No, it's ECCENTRICITIES. Eccentrics?
I guess so.
And jokes in the meantime. We have yellow. You're able to support others while retaining that creative individual streak. Others find you trusting and sociable so long as you're willing to open up. We have pink. You're a bit unorthodox, able to fire off a witty retort and give somebody a shoulder to cry on. Others admit that you are the heart of the team. You can't do gold, silver. We have purple. Well, purple, you can win the trust of the squad. Hidden motives may put their support comrades in real danger, so you're kind of like a bad guy in sheep's clothing. And then we have orange. Orange is the last person anyone would expect to become a hero, and yet, so long as they can transform into one, why not join the squad while it lasts?
What an asshole.
Well, that's what it says in the...
So he's just a bad person. That's his character.
Yeah, is basically, like, to gain tokens is basically you could just trip over and faceplant into the ground, and you get a token for that. So you have to do... I'll get into that later, but there's certain actions you can do in your turn, and it's based off of tokens, so you have to have a token to transform into your suit, to do other things.
Let's go with, it's between blue or pink, to be honest.
Blue or pink? Alright, so I will read you off because you have to pick tasks that you're working for. So blue's tasks are calculate possible course of action, play it by the book most of the time, find the right time for sensibility and for deadpan humor, prove that brain trumps brawn, or explore fallibility and prodigy. And you said pink?
Yeah.
So pink during play. Alright, so demonstrate warmth and care to be crucial strengths. Understand someone's problem, especially if there's no real pain. Oh, if there's nothing to gain, not no real pain. Defy expectations when stereotyped, and explore themes of empathy and cynicism.
Pink sounds more like me, so I'm going to go with blue.
You're going to go with blue?
Yeah.
Alright. Alrighty then. What is your name, Zach? Your character's name?
My name is Danny Rand.
Okay, and your age again was 16?
Yep.
Alright, your character's looks?
He has short hair, definitely more muscular, but really pale white. He doesn't get out enough. By being sporty, it doesn't make sense.
Alright. Alright, you have to choose a connection. Sworn rival, estranged parent, vulnerable sibling, building love interest, or venerable fighting master.
Okay. No venerable fighting master.
Alright.
Chizoni, it does not get along very well. He just wants the best for me, but I just don't see it. Because I'm just a 16-year-old.
Alright, let me just write this down real quick. Mr. Chizoni?
Yeah, the owner of the pizzeria.
Alright,
Chizoni's.
Chizoni's. Well, I'm spelling the last part of his name like the demon Oni, so he's Chizoni.
That's fine.
He wants the best for you, said?
Yeah, he wants he always knows what's best for me, but I just can't see it.
Alright. And which task are you going to go through for this first part of the game? Is that charge ahead recklessly if no one else is depending on you? Rise to the occasion when it's the right thing to do. Express wonder even if it borders on naivety. Eagerly shine the spotlight on your teammates too, or explore self-realization and eventual leadership.
Last one.
Last one, okay, because these do change over time. Once you've completed all the tasks, you can become a new color.
Okay.
Alright, and then these are things you're going to want to write down, Zach.
Yeah.
So on your...
Stuff you've been saying.
Oh, okay. Alright, so for your special turn,
Okay.
when you take on solving someone else's problem, they gain a token. So if... Okay, so your heavy turns. These are turns that you cannot do unless you have a token. So your first one is you use your weapon to drive off an opponent. Face down danger without hesitation. Transform when danger appears. Summon your mech when danger escalates. Ask someone who is really behind this. You guys will get...
I get all of these?
Yes, those are all the... you have to have a token to spend those, to use them.
What were they again?
Alright, so the first one is to use your weapon to drive off an opponent.
Okay.
Face down danger without hesitation.
Face down danger.
Transform when danger appears. Summon your mech when danger escalates. You can't do that one yet because this is going to be your origin story and you'll get your mech later on.
Summon mech.
And ask someone who is really behind this. So those are your heavy turns. Okay, you also have your regular turns. You can always use your regular turns. And that is take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. The other one is react by taking temporary cover. Display impressive fighting technique. Try to prove yourself to another. And lastly, speak up for someone who is weaker than you. And then light turns are turns that put you at a disadvantage but give you a token. So that one would, the first one is head into danger without your squad. Fail to react and suffer the consequences. Let your temper cloud your judgment. Talk smack to someone more powerful than you. And ask someone, why do you people follow me? And lastly, you have raises. So raises is basically how you get XP in this. And people vote. Basically, both you and Sean will be voting who will get the raise. And once you have enough raises, I believe they complete a task that you looked forward to. So yours would be, when told you may choose, you become, without a doubt, a true leader. No one will question you. Oh, sorry. So a raise is once you've mastered all of your tasks. So that is basically you become, without a doubt, a true leader. No one will question it from here on, and then you describe why.
Okay. So that won't affect us yet.
No, that won't affect that yet.
Okay. What were my other take actions that I can do?
All right, so
2 of them.
your regular take actions, you can always take action and leave yourself vulnerable. React by taking temporary cover. Display impressive fighting technique. Try to prove yourself to another and speak up for someone weaker. All right, Sean, it is your turn. Oh, also, since you guys don't have mechs right now, you guys can come up with a finishing move that your character can do. I just need to know what you call it. But we'll go to Sean. And you said pink, right? No, blue.
Blue.
Sorry, my bad. All right, what is your name, sir?
Girthzilla.
Girthzilla? Alright.
Girthzilla.
Alright. And your character looks?
Girthy.
Girthy. Is that alright?
So think of
it's all descriptive factors.
Right. Think of you know those people that, like, they're not bodybuilders, but there's like a show on ESPN where they like lift the Atlas stones and like the
so you're big rounded body like lifters.
Girthy, swole, but rounded.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep, girthy, swole, and rounded.
Alright. Any type of... Do you wear athletic gear? Do you wear, like, a white beater and, like...
leotard at all times.
A leotard and a power belt.
Hell yeah. Oh, one of those weight belts?
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's completely against blue, but alright.
No.
No, it's fine.
You don't know this one. He just said what he looks like. He didn't say what he does.
Yeah.
Alright, now we get to choose a connection for you.
You're going to hear me eat, and I apologize.
No, that's fine. Accomplished sibling, overworking parent, jealous rival, unlikely crush, a creation you built.
Okay, I'm sorry. These choices, what were they for?
So you have to choose a connection. These sometimes connections become either players or NPCs. They basically affect your story and your character. So an accomplished sibling, an overworked parent. Your parent could be Mr. Cheeseoni, a jealous rival, an unlikely crush, or a creation you built. Maybe you built a robot and that becomes an evil monster later on. Who knows?
It's basically your character motivations.
Yep.
Unlikely crush.
Unlikely crush?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And who is this unlikely crush?
You.
The game master.
It has to be somebody. Alright, I'm gonna pick.
He doesn't exist. Technically.
Alright, I'm gonna pick for you.
Okay.
Mr. Cheeseoni.
No, it's Mrs. Cheeseoni.
Oh no.
Miss Cheeseoni.
She's a very old woman too.
Well, yeah, I think so.
All right, now Sean.
Gotta get them cougars.
I might change that later.
Okay.
Tasks. During play, work toward how to, right? So this is what you're working towards to level up your character.
Okay.
Are you A, calculating possible courses of action? B, play it by the book most of the time? C, find the right time for sensibility and for deadpan humor? D, prove brain trumps brawn? Or E, explore fallibility and prodigy?
Because I'm such a girthy weightlifter guy, clearly brain is over brawn.
Alright, brain is over brawn.
Even though I'm like this girthy ass motherfucker.
You just graduated MIT while you were at it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So these are what you're going to write down. So Sean, for your special turn, whenever you do this, you will gain, somebody usually gains another token, or you can do something that it will either help somebody gain a token, help you gain a token, or does something special in gameplay. So yours is, when you accept the support of someone stronger, your next heavy move does not cost a token. So that means if you accept that Zach is stronger than you, you don't have to use a token to transform.
Okay.
But he'll never accept it.
Or it could even be a bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Raph.
Alright, I'm just gonna write this down real quick.
I had a second pen. I don't know what I did with it. Oh well.
Stronger. Alright, for your heavy turns, so these are turns that you have to have tokens to use. This is devise the proper tool for the job. Remain absolutely calm under pressure. Transform when danger appears. Summon your mech when danger escalates. Ask someone, how will I get you to do the sensible thing?
I have to choose one of those for my heavy turn?
Those are all the actions you can do during a heavy turn.
Okay.
And those cost tokens.
Okay.
So your regular turns are things you can always do without having to use a token. Those are take action while leaving yourself vulnerable. React by taking temporary cover. Display a precise fighting technique. Try to pinpoint a adversary's weakness. And of course, Sean, point out the obvious to another. Alright, so after that you have your light turns, which gain you a token. And that your first one is ruin something perfectly.
Hang on.
You're fine.
Okay. Light turn, what now?
Ruin something perfectly.
Okay.
Fail to react effectively. Become demoralized by a setback. God.
Okay.
Construct something dangerous. And your last one is ask someone, what do others really think of me?
Okay.
Alright. And we won't worry about rises right now because, like I said, once you get leveled up, you can write this down if you want to. You are without a doubt a capable fighter. No one will consider you weak when you rely on your brain. And then you have to describe why. So that is your guys' characters made. Let's see, what do we do now? You guys already did your power source devices?
Yep.
You guys... Alright, so now we have to vote on your guys' aesthetics, because until you guys have a vote on that, you won't be able to pick your mech, or what type of weapons you guys have.
Okay.
Okay. So do we have to vote on one between the 4 we chose?
You vote on 2 to make it unique.
Okay.
So you could be lube nights, coffee nights, pizza crust coffee, pizza crust lube.
Alright, so my vote is definitely on coffee. I think it's such a weird aesthetic.
One for coffee, Sean.
I gotta go with the lube.
Lube. Oh, alright. Second vote.
I think I'll just go with my knight as well.
Your knight? Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sean.
Can he vote on lube twice?
Yes, if he wants to, he can.
I'll do it.
Alright.
I'll do it.
So right now we have a tie between knights and coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna tie break this.
You know what? I know how. We will be lube knights.
Lube
I'll
knights?
switch my coffee vote to be lube knights.
Alright. Are you lube knights or knights lube?
I think lube nights make more sense.
I think we are lube knights.
Alright, so what is your weapon, Zach?
It is a spear.
A spear? Alright. Sean, what is your weapon? It can be a gun, it can be it can be anything, basically. It could be a water noodle.
We'll go a little more serious and go with Tonfas.
Tonfas?
Nice.
Alright. Now we gotta do your guys' mech. Let me scroll to the page real quick.
That might be all I can do. I have to do something tonight.
Alright. I'll skip the mech real quick, and then we'll go straight into principles. So what is the squad fighting for? Is it beauty, compassion, courage, fairness, helpfulness, honesty, justice, peace, responsibility, service, or unity?
I vote it's for beauty.
For beauty?
Because there's nothing more gorgeous than a lubed up, shining knight, freshly lubed, all clean, and gears moving properly.
Alright. Sean, what do you vote for?
I'll go with that.
Beauty? Alright, so the squad is fighting for beauty. Alright, I I guess we can finish character creation at another time.
Okay.
Because we still have to do your guys' mech, some other things, and then we will get into the real game. I will give you a little something to whet your appetite. Your first bad guys you're going to be fighting are known as the Party Poopers.
The worst
Damn it.
enemy.
Yeah.
I've got many in my time. Then Ramen Rider, thanks for having me. Lucky Red, check out Garbage Gang's channel. Stay lucky and all that good jazz.
You're very welcome. Thank you for joining me.
To join the full game in the near future.
Yep, and I will let you know when that is.
Good. See you guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. Thank you very much, Mr. Hungry Cow, for your very unique output on this game.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll make sure that it is quite entertaining for us.
Yep. I will let you know in the future when we're going to be finishing up character creation, but for the most part, your guys' stuff is done. We just have to focus on the mech and then the town. I originally had a town all set up, but I think it's going to be much more interesting for you guys to name the town and all this other stuff. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You have yourself a good night.
You too.
Thanks.
Alright guys, I am Ramen Rider, and this has been Henshin, RPG, Character Creation, Part 1. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!